Welcome back to States and Kingdoms. Today we're talking about Jimi Hendrix and his posthumous release, First Rays of the New Rising Sun, released in 1997.
I haven't always agreed with everything that the Hendrix family has released, because anyone that was around after Jimi Hendrix died knows there were tons of bootlegs.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knew these songs. Everyone had heard these songs. They were around.
Yeah.
There were some things they did after this that I wasn't.
Well, there's that Blue album.
Yeah, well, I wasn't crazy about, but I think this is one of the good things that they did. I think this is actually a really great
Collezione.
Also a contribution to Jimi Hendrix's legacy, and I think it's important. I think it was important to bring all these songs together. This isn't the album he would have released.
Right.
No one knows. It's sort of like Jeff Buckley.
It's a lot of songs.
It's
like,
like
a lot like
it's like sketches.
Yeah.
This isn't what he was going to put out. We don't know exactly what he's going to do, and that's what's so tantalizing about it, really. But all these songs some of them are the greatest things he ever did. Some of them are really interesting. So it really is a lot of fun to listen to. And both of us, we've always loved this album. We've always loved this.
To go back, personal. I'll get a little personal. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. No, you had started playing guitar. Dad always played guitar.
These are all lies. That's okay.
And so around this time, we all started listening to Jimi Hendrix.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Obviously, Dad knew him. I'm not saying he just started, but I'm saying, you and me.
No, insult him.
We were listening to a lot of Jimi Hendrix for a few years there, right around the time, basically, that this was released.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting timing for us, since this album just felt like the next one, essentially.
Another Jimi Hendrix album. Yeah, kind of.
You know, so listening to the first three, official Jimi Hendrix Experience albums, and
as opposed to your favorite Jimi Hendrix bootleg. Which was just
Voodoo Child.
Voodoo Child.
Slight Return.
Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
It was
7,
literally a million, and I've said before here that I'm not like the biggest fan of more bluesy stuff.
Because what we're saying is that our dad did have a ton of bootlegs. That's why I said that.
We heard everything.
He had and Voodoo Child, Take 47.
Yeah, it was the best one.
Yeah, it was the best one. Take 47.
Take 47.
But I enjoyed that. You did not enjoy that. But no, you enjoy it. It's fine.
Yeah.
You hated him.
No,
Dad,
never.
I mean.
Oh.
No, anyway, the don't you deny it. It's one of the things. This album is one of the things that really made, I think, for both of us, Jimi Hendrix special.
Yeah. Well, I would say, there were a few things that I have very vivid memories of listening to for the first time as a teenager. Something older. Mm-hmm. Listening to it for the first time for me.
Ben Folds 5.
No.
Okay.
And thinking, holy moly, this
Franco.
sounds... No, stop. Please stop. Just thinking, wow, this sounds so fresh. This could be from right now. Just being blown away and thinking, as I said, I was a teenager, so I didn't know anything. Stop saying new stuff.
Okay, sorry.
I said older stuff.
Lawrence Welk.
There you go. Wow, this could be like 90s alternative.
Hey, Lawrence Welk.
No, for real. Good stuff. No, but this album in particular, First Rays of the New Rising Sun, sounded just so vibrant and alive, and these songs just jumped out at me listening to them, and I thought they attacked me. I thought it was just reboot. I thought it was just the best. I thought it was great. I really did. And I love them all. The official releases. I love them all, up to that point.
Yeah. From at least let's go back to 1997.
Please.
This is I wouldn't mind. This is a very modern sounding. It really gives you an inkling of just how brilliant Jimi Hendrix was, what he was going after in the studio, also how brilliant everyone around him was, of course. The album really does sound like, it did sound like a modern release.
Yeah. It still sounds awesome.
With,
I think it just sounds so good.
you know, they didn't have to do it in doubly. They didn't have to do it in Atmos.
A Mondo
Was
Dismo?
it Apple Atmos?
I don't remember that. Quadrophonic.
Quadrophenia.
You can hear everything. Like, you can hear everything distinctly,
That's
but
what's
then...
the point of it.
No, you can hear every piece so distinctly, but then it's not, like, too spaced out. It's just perfect, because it all just comes together. I don't know. I just always love the sound of this album.
It's a really long album, so I mean, to go through each song
Let's do it.
is a lot of work, and I don't really feel like doing it.
Nobody wants us to do that.
No, that's fine. Everyone knows how lazy you are.
Number one, freedom.
One of the things about this, because this is, to me, this is sort of the crux of this album, and it's again very similar to Jeff Buckley, who we just talked about. Yeah. His first record, Grace, and I do want to talk about Sketches for My Sweetheart the Drunk at some point. And it's sort of similar in a way, because you listen to both records and you're trying to figure out where were they going. I think what's most interesting about this album is that it actually denies you any answer.
It really doesn't point in any one direction.
And similar to Jeff Buckley, like, you can listen to that and you still have no idea where these people are going to go.
No, but one thing is clear is that his songwriting is, like, beyond.
I think his songwriting I think he had just kept improving. Because, some of the songs on this, forgetting, Angel, Drifting, Stepping Stone is one of his greatest.
Flying.
All of the, like, Catfish Blues, Muddy Waters, the Muddy Waters stuff, basically, which was, huge, huge influence for Jimi Hendrix, and that he incorporated in a lot of what he did. That song is maybe, the cleverest, at least, of those kinds of songs. It's not like Voodoo Child, it's not, but that kind of modified blues that he does on Stepping Stone is just brilliant. It's just absolutely brilliant.
There's so much variation and so much nuance to, like, what he does. So, like, that's, like, I don't consider that the kind of blues that, I'm not a fan of. Because
that's a tricky thing, because I love Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf. You like them. You've listened to them too.
The way he plays, even the Voodoo Child stuff, like, there's still so much going. I understand. Even though that is not. It's not my favorite.
Say that, but
I don't. It's not my favorite Jimi Hendrix song. But of course, I can appreciate what he's doing.
Do you like the long version?
The medium long or the super long?
The Electric Ladyland version.
I do, actually. Because I love that. I love that whole album.
Mm-hmm. Good.
This isn't about me.
No, it is all about you. The thing is his songwriting is incredible on these songs. Many of which, of course, unlike now, he played a lot of these live. They're on bootlegs, they're on live bootlegs, they're all over the place. In From the Storm, these incredible songs that, he had been playing. I love these songs, a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them. Mm-hmm. And Angel of course, is...
Angel is gorgeous.
And one of the prettiest songs. Drifting is also...
is probably, like, my favorite song on the album.
Think so?
It's just, like, haunting and beautiful. And also his singing is he just sounds really good at this point, I feel like he had a great voice, but I feel like it kept getting better, It kept getting better, and it kept, like, just figuring out new ways to sing and to express
even at the age of 27. It's amazing. You can still improve. It's incredible.
I'm still improving.
Jimi Hendrix was, he really was so special.
Yeah.
And his style was a combination of, like, everything he had heard, everything that, was a part of him. That's what I hear on this album. that was all like being synthesized just perfectly on these songs, you know. And it's a pretty long album. There's a lot of songs here, and
They're all good.
there is a lot to listen to, a lot to really just get lost in. It's really your favorite.
It is.
And it's certainly, I mean, at times, yeah, I just really enjoy listening to it.
Thanks so much for watching our brief discussion of First Rays of the New Rising Sun. Make sure to let us know what you think of this album in the comments. Like this video, please subscribe to States and Kingdoms, and we'll see you next time.